Beche National Unity Platform hano ma district kasese babano baberebia na rebunyahero erikwa makwamana nerireisibwa area sinalukola oyuabia inyakasomborawa mwamwebebetia owabandu abe Kawembe North amachanda chikubitiri hangiri Uganda runde parliament leka tusubule Omwatsi omogoswere
Ukulikei omusamaliri owechini mbache benzori TV Okwa byosi unuka hichakwe byala echiru cha munabire eberu ni abere na msanju omwesera owakasatu omwaka owangumi 2005 ngabuli chiru okushasa Isathu esheri wolowolo tukabya etukatunga Omwatsi omalulimi olukonzo no musomi ni Bira Maclean hauma na mwenzi okuwai
kama Yusuf
Echanda chikulu echa ba minister echikakulembera wamu na Honorable Nabanja chachino chabiri bichikalwayo nerisekangania nengeri sausa ovolovolo okwabenzi bokuwetu abangabya embasenderwa nebindu byabo erilwa umwalusilwe nyamwamba olwabya lukabye lukatwala ebindu byabandu mutina leno abangabya bikere emuhocha omwakamp eyikasangibawa omakasese district leka tusamalire omusachi wetu Omwatsi echelo tusakirei
Afisi eya mukuru oba minister omwihanga leno eri Uganda yaberebye ikaherera yayo obuyambi okwa banyichetu ababerebye ibakikara omwakampu eyire muhocha erikwa makwamana na besurumba ebyamaetse ebyabya ebikakwamira ranjabo atukabwira hano emyaka ehikiri 5 yamaberebye eyikahwa abandu bano ebane mwakampu ayikasangana bawa omwa Busongora South district eyakasese obuwati chabono bukasaho hanyuma okake abandu bano ebamaberebye ebakaraka ende banetwenzara yikatubuwa mubye mukatuwetikayana kinu mukikanabi kikaleka government yabikarwayo naribika herera yabo akalyo ebaruba mabirunza obutukubunene esibale bana akirirenja emero erusiriria okwa kikusa mu staff erirwa omu afisi eya mukuru owabakoli mu district yakasese rundi chief administrative officer na imakanabya inyakasima government ahabwa omubiri munene obamabarakora kandi narienda mbere bani muhereria banyichetu bano bakalyo.
We received a consignment upon request that to our people of Muhocha. Muhocha IDP has stayed for long and people are badly off. So we received this consignment. This was effected immediately after the visit of the minister, the state minister for disaster, Honorable Abba. We want to thank her for the immediate order of release of this food relief.
Aladerio chikusa mwatatalekeraho makanabya inyakasaba government ende ibikateka mwamani kutsebu erangerende bamanguhia ende kashisisi kandi narekora echo ekihikire erangerende abandu banu bamabye ebakatunga omwanya obangabye ibakendisikaramu ahabo buyingu bukwabo obosi.
There are a number of engagements that have been put in place, but we know soon something will be done by the office of the Prime Minister, and that is according to the promise. As a district, we don't have any way to go, but it is the office of the Prime Minister that is solely responsible to having these people resettled to a better place. We have put recommendations, for example, of giving them money than looking for them land.
Ya Arema anone General Secretary awa bandu abali omwa camp eye muhocha makanaenda mbere inyani mukangania tukobunene barwe ebana mutunga ebitsibwe bitibye mutinamo makukera muno okwashe songa sikambangana nibyo bwitsotse ekyaberebye ekikaleka abande ebabye ibakarwa omubumezi wekiho erirwa omwa camp eno eye muhocha.
And recently we lost a man, an old man. He was around 62 years. He died. One, he didn't know what is happening, but he was like, for me, I'm not going in the toilet. I'm eating, but I'm not going in the toilet. He didn't knew that maybe within the intestines, it has burst inside. So whatever I would do, instead to go to the toilet, the dirties were just going within the stomach.
Omusachi wetu Omwatsi kwa chinemba echerwendori TV makanabya kakania na Kisembo Fatima ono ne mumo kwa bandu abambe balunza butukubu nane bane omwakampu yemhoje kanada mbarinya ni mukangania ndia kalyo kano mukakanabi kakabahikaku bamabere twara butukubu nane siba wote kibakalengaya emumero ende shambera silwe ishamabiri ndambere nare bakalerera
mbera itubaire tulimu ebere mbera mbi tukafuna emere mu December mbera itubaire mu December mere kamaro kwezi kumu munju yasangwe kuzirechi ehoiremo nabwe kitutaha tuli mu mbera embi ntweyiya bweyiya shonkati nisima ruhanga alhamdulillah emerize nisima no office of the prime minister
ahabo Omwatsi owase Isathu kwa chinemba echerwendori TV alwe Matisaka era kusakirao
wasinja Matisaka busana no Omwatsi oyu musamari wa chinemba echerwendori TV etimu erilwa omwakasese Central Division eyembembe tibirwe na omushakulu kamugoro Faizo nga town clerk o Kasese Central Division nabo babano bamabibaka lwayu nerikanganinde sebendelo herera kandi banamwende mulero neribi bakateka amani omwamenyetu erlangerende bakayitsungira omwamibiri yebyala leka tusamara omusachi wetu echirimba cherwenzori echelo tusakireyo
omwapokopoko ayeriunzahu eretenetunge mibiri omwamenyetu y'Omwakasese municipality chikatuleba wa ende Central Division Mwakasese municipality yaberebe ekakola olubungo lwerebongera abembembete beshente besho kubanza hayimana matwale erilangirende bamabya ebaka bakanganaya echerekola kandi leribesha okwa government ngayene mutoka yite eribi ikayitsungira omwibi ikaseya abamenyetu emibiri yebyala olubungu olu olelangiranga kuba mayelebereria abembembete bishente besho kubanza na matwale chikatuleba wa ende muluka na bilukakola wakande bamabi ibakahika kwa matendekero omuli area Kasese Youth Polytechnic area Presidential Zone Hub area lye muvuko kandi ene matendekero wanamukolebwako ebimibiri eyebyala bamakangania ende bakayasamalera amasomo yenga namulolembere amakawulu bakese emenyeto yemibiri yene kubana bibakatoka eretunga emibiri omwakatale akerundirimu emibiri Kamungaro Faizo oyintauni kilaka we Central Division mwakabya nanamukangani echilubererwa echolubungu olu atichiwete omwasumana na kutsebo erisima kande neribye ebaka kangana ya abembembetia abahese mibere government inimubi eyikate kamwe shonda eka esheribi ibakese ye emenyetu emibiri eyebyala nekubana bibakatokera bibakayikolera echemani omwaka olubakika lahu omwambera yabo eyabulichiro.
So the purpose was LOC1s communicate much to the community, but then they had a communication gap on some intervention of government. So the reason why we said we can have the LOC1s and LOC2s reach out there, see the admission procedures, see the courses that are there, then revert back to the community and inform people that these courses are available here and there. And we also made an engagement that whoever escapes from the hub coming back at home, the LOC1 will be able to track this person.
Mwakabina kasabe government erlaba omwe State House ate yibye ikongera amasomo ayu o mibiri yebyala okwamwanya awe Presidential Zone Hub owale emuvuku nekwemenya tumenana na itsungira mu mibiri eyebyale yi.
We pray that they increase the number of slots from 240 to at least 300 or 400 so that we have a wider catchment from each sub-county. Because 240, if you see, these are around 5 per sub-county. And when shall we cover a big range? Then secondly, our own local leaders, especially the district authority and the parliamentarians, we should continue advocating for more funding towards these facilities that are in place. Because if you look at the facility we have, like Kasese Polytechnic, with the number of disabled persons who are gaining skills, especially the youth, it means they are going through a lot of issues and they need finances.
Kule Hussein oyini mwembembeti wentebe yokubanza eye town center kandi na Murundi Sullivan ni mwembembeti wiri twale eri town center mubaka byenerekangania bati abembembeti abahes batolere ribi iba case bawa okwa mwasu eshonda yeka AC neko ibanatoka ribi bakasangasangana eshonda yeke government AC hayimana bandu ababolekiro
libaya ekyabana betu abatukale bekayo tukabere kumendinga bakaya soma indidi mutwe sima bitoto sangireyo twamasanga several skills kule biriria abandu bosi from 0 class to any level of education bakakutangirira swangalo hawutya n'abana betu abali ko bulema nabo banawutichere koleria kule biriria hano cook polytechnic yikatwala all categories wamabya ule motsiha wamabya ule blind wamabya ule crippled student yataga sino bakakutwala.
Emphasis was that itwetulangire tukabwera abantu tulangire cha president wetu akakolera abanyakasese, and this program you restrict all over the district you see, because the district bakasaba muri sub county yereto abana basatu bakole bakasaba mu industry abo. So ekyale kikyabya crucial kwa ekyale kikyabya crucial ne cyahayi deal with nuku iya twingitwe balendi abachapa so naba LC1 naba LC2 tuye tukayabwera abantu betu ebya president namukoraba nabetu abakanzere tungesikili.
Omwatsi oyu ali akusakira wanamate Isaac ahabwerunzeri TV.
Wasinja omusha kurumate Isaac ritwichako omwatsi no mwende myatsi yatukuitere kiru kya munabwire omusamaliro wekinemba ekyerunzeri TV abo wagizi abakitebe ekye National Unity Platform NUP hano mwa district Kasese baba nuba bunyehirwe hanyuma ekyerikanganibwa ende ya nalukola abere binyakare hiribawa nga omwembembete bike byakatwala butunga abandu abo mwaka Wembe North oyo abinyakasinga akalulu akabye kakasubiba wamu omwakitweke kireka tusamalere musechetro omwatsi ebyatwire abawagizi aba ekitebe ekye National Unity Platform NUP omwa district eye Kasese babarebye ebakabunyaherawa ahabwerera irisibwa area Honorable Luyimbazi Elias Nalukola ono ne MP oyu wabya enyaka sombora wabuhiaka oyikindi manera abandu abo mwaka Wembe North omwachanda kikuru kirihanga eri Uganda runde parliament eririsibwa area Nalukola nekindu ekyamani kutsebo omwa kitebe ekye National Unity Platform hanyuma esherebya muhakanabi erikakanye omuhuha omwa busombora buno eririsibwa area Nalukola lyabyaho ekiru ekyemuliworo akarayirisibwa na embuyi eyekyanda kikuru kirihanga eri Uganda runde parliament omu afisi eya Anita Among ahatwabye tukasamalera ya Nalukola ono abya inyana komanisibirwe no muhukaru nyuku wewe hayima nabana bukuwewe omuna twalirie na leader of opposition ya Honorable Joel Senyon.
I, Luyimbazi Elias Nalukola, solemnly affirm that I will faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Uganda, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, so help me Allah.
Brand Basisa ono ni chairperson owe kitebe kye National Unity Platform mu district ya Kasese naye mwakabya inyani mukangania aritsa malukuwewe ahabwa omulemi ono ya Elias Nalukola oyu wabya inyakara irisibawa
kitebe kye New People Glad eribya bamabiswaringa in Elias Nalukola ekintu kyabangore baberekola as soon as Mabina Maveri Singa Akaruloke Kawempe North. It's just only so distressing that hakana be delay. Remugazetinga election commission hamavia ering kakakania. Kengare kana nyetene yolobari yabu is because candidate opponent who NRM you can andaka soft ninga, but if you are very calm
basisa mwakaenda mbere nyana musaba abo abala kwa ruhande orukwakaniza ya ende basiyare ibanaka tiro kwa kwanana kandi narekora ekitolere ekyakoleka narebya ibaka mbembeta ya abandu kuwabo
to learn amwana kawacho kubona wanasikufa ngesa abanyakasese mu misiriza ye government kana yiraho emebere intimidating abantu eriba swidia eriba tuchenengera babo but you should always stand your ground ekasese yesigwe ngi district eyo position muyeyera resistance omwa kwangu 2010 yamala ba MP muka abe position nesahan twamabya so cooperative abete bisi ko position tukafidinga one candidate tukakologana we can still do the same so tuwete area abelangereraku nge Kawempe North nuko byanabya
ya Isaac Mumbere ono yoyukaringi kanbawa aribenya kenda itsemba okwimanera abandu abo mu Busongora South na makabinya ni mukangani aritsamara kuwewe ahabwa ya Elias na Lukola aribi mwaka nabya inyakara irisibawa.
So abandu be Kawempe North baba ikolera chindu chabo and that's why he was able to get 40,000 votes abantu batatu ngano mutwalo. So abantu ngaho kuberera sho offices ngaba habola especially Western region tulikirianza itwenge office because so and so amanye chai twendo kwa ground tubulaya tuti yanjuwe na wena out tabuchi amabandu amambere nali chagulanyi amakani kuchagulanyi sibe mwa tributing kwa malolo sha atrocities shakakola so abantu be Kawempe North ngaba sima ebomo bayitwirama mtukanza ya nalukola yitwengi twabataka
Mumbere mwaka naenda mbere nyani mukangania ende neche mubongo kutsebo mundu aribya emukahawura ameso omwabutuku tukaenda omwakatuli akomwaka owishengu 2024 kondibwo butuko bunene akatuli kaberebya kakibibwa mwezi wape
mbere tuikarakasaya tuliye after all saliete sakwa tukale tulamba kaloke tungabe Kawempe North kandi tukolongane uliwe FDC uliwe DP uliwe Jema tulikisamalirana itwabo tuhambe chindu tuye erikolesha amagezi nerikolesha man nerikoleje sa tulamba kaloke bitutata kalamba itulibi ngechabya ali omwatale center chagulanye nanobire bakahundula bololo
ahabo matse wose Isathu kwa chinemba echeruzori TV arwe Mateisak ora kusakirao ngechinemba echeruzori TV tukabwatu te congratulations okwa MP oyiwa vinya kasombola bawa buhya oyikebya katwara butunga abandu bo Kawempe North omachanda chikuru ekiryange Uganda runde parliament na mata sakutwara mwende myatse musemaliri wechinemba echeruzori TV Dr. Fred Sekande ono ne minyamya ono ne munyakeraero iwe siwe kutsebo hano mwihangeri Uganda yona mabare saba abanyamyatse ndebanetro muvye emukasokera ererera okwabwabe obwabandu leka tusamalere musachetro mwatse ebyetwireye
Omsamaliri owe Rwenzori TV tuchinaenda mbere na myatsi tunamulenderera neribi tukasamalira okwebyo ebya musachi wetu myatsi ali atusakira okwa doctor leka tusuke owe richurukira omwa city ninga etawuni ngulu eye Uganda iye Kampala itunamusamalira ende enamba eyabandu abakabuwa wako ende babiri bakaho ibakalusibawa omwabuyingu bwechu chenu yabirebya ikatemba ninga ikahetuka ahawulu eriko kwa namba y'abandu musanju kandi kinamukangani bwandekendeke indi okwa namba y'abandu musanju ababere okwebo balwe ine bandu abakakolera omwabanyoni betu banu abakalwa United States of America leka tusamalire omusachi wetu Omwatsi echelo tulusiriye
omuhendo wabandu babirikwira omwametse risendanerebowa omumuyiwe Kampala abirahetukirira erihiko kwa bandu musanju ekini mutulibwa ndekendeke indi ametsa yebini akasula omwakitsweke kye Kampala ekiro kyakasathu omwanje chenje cha embula yebye eikawa nomutsundo kandi yamabe ikasenda yametse manene kutsibu mumuyiwe Kampala muyikanaleke shongode shebye esikasula mwamaetse shemabisu wangatasha tokerebi ukalabamu chikatuli bwandekendeke indi abendesha bisho pichipichi babye babere kwerekerera omwamaetse aya kandi nabendesha ebesho mutoka nabo bamale muri bakalaba bamongera kubana musobalera indi nabo bakayenda omwabisando nabo ametse mwaka nabatwala wabyakaenda ni speed nene kutsibu ekiro ky'omunebiro mwanje chenchacha owakabiri kumbuyi polisi mumuyiwe Kampala iyaluka owesigire mwakabye enyaka kangana ya butongola ati abantu batanu bakana umibwe ribi babirikwira omwametse aya amongera kuna namusobalera indi abantu aba balu omwabitsweka ebya kinawataka abalu babetamenyerero nga babirikwira omwametse ayirilo makitsweke kye kinawataka imumule awebere mu bisatu byobukulu iya otim Kiza Eliza kande imo muneno ochaka chon oinwa mezi 10 kande ababi bakadikirwa metsa aya omwakitoka cyabo ekire mwa mulimira zone ebukoto makongera kuna namusobalera indi omuhendo wabandu bamabire bakahetukirira erihiko kwa musanju abamebiri umibwe ribi babirikwira omwametsa aya Polisi kasangati yamakangania indi emibiri eyabagindi abahikira babiri nayi mwikabe katasha banawa ikalwa omwakitsweka echelutete kandi abandu abamu bakamenyereraho kuya George Bogere oyu inyale omwakipende echelutete kandi lusiriria okwa polisi yelo eye kasangati ngo kuyetulirewo eyini mukangania ete alwe mukoli owe embassy eye United States America omumuyiwe Kampala imwaka nabini akadikira neribini akatobera mametsa aya walule nakamusenda yomaka ulola kafu epichipichi yiwo mwanja chiri cyo munabire chikatuliba wa ende chiro eche munabire mwanja chenja cha luka wesigire mwaka kangana ya ate mumuyiwe Kampala babiri bakawatikania ya ne polisi eyo yahambangene okwibi eyikatsunira yebyo mulero kandi ribi ibakenda omumya nyamutine mutina ibaka yasamalera embera eyametsa ribini akasende yechitsweka echinga ine mutasha tambulamu yite mukongera kuna namusobalera indi polisi yabrishi muminya eyi ribye eyikasobalera bikalane ribe ikabakungarita nditambula mametse awakinabowa kandi neribi ikindi wati cyabo abangabi ibakalemererawa omwetsi oyu ali asakawa ahabwirunzori TV
wasinja Rwenzori TV eri abikatuhirayo omwache nomubya masata omusamaliri wekinemba ekyerunzori TV erihangeri Uganda omumona twalire nerihangeri Kenya haimane Tanzania tunimwitakaniziria amalengwata wa African Cup of Nations kyachunu kyamabrikanganibwa and a council a sports omwihangale ne Uganda yamaberibya ikasenyaya okwandano eyeritererania runde memorandum of understanding erangerende bamabya ebakatunga ebizanore ebyumpire biwene Makerere University lekatusamalere musachi wetu Omwatsi ebyatwireye eritakanizirya amasata umupira wa 2027 habo malengo atawe chikopo ekyumupira African Cup kutse cyamahanga awabirewulu chikatuliba wa ende ekitongole cyambangano ko byamasata hano muhangeri Uganda National Council of Sports cyabiri bikikasenye memorandum yerekangakangana hayima ni tendekero eri Makerere University ibakabwa ende eritendekero eri babi bakalihimbako ekisatiro ekire bakakoleramu eriga ebyeresatu umupira kandi nekenampole nakyo babe bakatashatekaho ekinde ekire bakira ku eresatu umupira bakatuli bawandekendeke ende ebisatero ebyeresatu mu umupira awakisabya 2027 umupira owibirewulu akisabya omwakisatiro ekenampole ekyambogo nero kandi bamakangania ndekendeke ende nekihoyima banamu bakachikokoteyeri bikisabya mu amasata aya amasate umpira awe chihu echebirewulu akisabini akasatera wa omabehu omule Kenya Tanzania haimane nche Uganda ebani mukangania ende echisaho echihoyima echu bani mukihimba hangasomera ule no
State Minister yohambangene okobya masata ya Peter Ogwang abiribina kasobalera te government yekende bya ekaitaisibo eshumbulu esikire trillion nkuma katondi 5 esho shaikiteko omwambia masata omakaulu hane mubi erita kaniziri amasata wechikopo echebirewulu kandi amongera kuna namusobalera ate enyamrandamu eyi yamabyaho ahagatikati ake government haimani skuru eye makerere. Vice Chancellor ya Professor Nawankwe mwakabina kasenye ya endani eyi okwaluhande ole sikuru eye makerere neryo kandi inanamuwatikaniwa nomusakanji mukulu oweritendekero eri ya Yusuf Kiranda abalebi bakasenye ya enyamrandamu eyi ibakasenya yune government iri hangari Uganda. UPDF Engineering Brigade ekini chikundi echa batabali beri hangari Uganda chambangena okubi chikahimba mbakakana ya ende chini muhimba echisatero echi chambogo neryo kandi chamabi chikikira chikibi chikata shehimba na chisatero echu eche nampole nikuba bakachiteka kwa mutendu owechihucho si Omwatsi wakalweka kangana ya ende ebisatru ebi ebibane muhimba bakende bakongera ku imyenye yari mbaleramo kandi bongera ku nomwanya owaretibitamu bamongera ku banumukangania ende bakandi bi ebakatashateka ku omwanya owangabi na kikalamu abandu behikirero kume abo abaleho busane ibakisalibya amasata aya chikatuli bwande kendeke ende namachine chitende amasenyerezi mabula babiri bakataka ho generate eyo yangabi ekataka ho amasenyerezi nero kande neshotanga esikataka ba wama maetse kande esholite sikire mitolu 10 eshabishanga nabisino okwa chisatru echi elusiriri okomwezi wakalwa yungo kwakatulwa wa omwezi oyu ali akusakira wa ahabwirunzori TV.
Nemba echerwenzori TV mwasinja banetu retuhira emyatse yu naribya mukalaka batakandurani babi bakamenya ebibyanga bibakaenda omwachi ho echebya masata lakanga kutwale omwa district y'Embarara iya Dr. Fred Sekande ono ni munyaberaero yuwasibu hano mwihangere Uganda yono mwaka nabinyakasaba abanyamyatse ahosi abanicha omwihangare ne Uganda ne banetu murwe na mweni rangerende mukarera okwabuwabe obabandu like tusamalere musechi wetu Omwatsi ya Paul Katukire oyo abenya beritambukira omwa district ey'Embarara.
Dr. Fred Sekinde lawyer nyarurangwa kandi yoweri hanuzya ko okorera okobwabe obwabandu yono amabibi nakabirikira okobanyamyatsi hano omulihangiri Uganda okwibye ibakaikamirira yam neriyongera omwirondekania haimanerurira okobwabe obwabandu hano mulihangari no eri Uganda. Omulenge uyu akolebawa omwaka habye eresabangura lihaliya okobanyamyatsi omwirondekania nomurera okobwabe obwabanya Uganda omukonga owabya okwa eka ya Crescent Hotel omwambarara kurugirira oko Dr. Sekinde makabye inakamanyisaya abanyamyatsi ende bawute omubiri munene obakakora omwabipinde mutina mutina omwimenyerera haimanere handika okwa misango mitina mutina eyo eka ya bisurusitibwa okobwabe obwabandu omwabipinde mutina mutina makabi inanimukangania ende abanyamyatsi bakawatikaya omwirataho okwenene hayima nobwabe obo obukaisunzibawa okwabikarania bosi.
Broader concern now focuses on journalism and journalists and their protection during this period. I think journalists play a big role. To me, or most of us, they're considered as influencers. We rely on the information they provide us to make decisions about who will vote, whose manifesto we prefer, and what is happening in our society.
Makabi inanumobirikira okwabikalani niribamanyisha ende nirumembe orwe erihangale no kwe estate okwibya ibakalwera okobwabe obwabandu eribukurakurania erisicha obuli mundu osi haimano obwabe bwewe kandi niribakabereraya ekirairo ngokukikabuga ekyambengene okwerera okobwabe bwabandu.
Firstly, in the human rights discourse, it's important for us to be mindful that this obligation of the state is to protect, promote, and respect human rights. To protect refers to ensuring that human rights violations do not occur to us. To fulfill means that they must fulfill their obligations in respect of human rights, and to promote is to make sure that they raise awareness among all of us what their human rights obligations are and what our rights and responsibilities are as citizens.
Makana nomberekera okubwembembete haimana abanyabutoki okubi ibakasikaya omugaso owabanyamyatsi bakakola neribi bakalekeraho eribi bakabaswiria.
The increased attack of journalism reflects the state of where we are in the country. You know, the idea of accountability, everybody shuns away from accountability because the general fear is that at one point people will be put to task to account for what they have done or did. And in that regard, most of these people committing these offenses against journalists are aware that accountability is around the corner. It may be 10, 15 or 20 years.
Iya Rose Atimu ono ya coordinator au eribangura iri habwe ekitongole eche chapter 4 makanabi inaka soborera echendererwa okucyambengene rundikani obwe kaisu obwo Omwatsi eribya ibakasangasangana ya eshasonga esherura okobwabe obwabantu.
This training focused on evidence-based advocacy for the promotion of human rights in Uganda. We all know that at times we have challenges with holding duty bearers to account because we do not have evidence. So it's very dependent on these human rights defenders from the different parts of the country to gather evidence that we can use in our advocacy efforts. And this is what we've been doing for these past 2 days. And we believe this is a great opportunity for us to contribute.
One of the core things was to remind us of our responsibilities as journalists, to ensure that we advocate for the rights of other people, to advocate for our own rights. Aware that a number of people are having issues, their rights are being trampled upon and they don't have help. As journalists, we have the voices, we have online platforms, we have the microphones in our studios, we have the pens to write news. So we have the responsibility as a profession to ensure that we amplify the voices of individuals whose rights have been trampled upon. So it was a wake-up call, it was a reminder for us from this training that we have to do more, especially witnessing what is happening today in the country. People, they are having their land being grabbed, we have people being beaten, even journalists themselves being beaten.
So please add your brick now so that it would be put on you. When at that time we will be put in the books like she did something, he did something. That is what I learned. Let us not forget to promote, to protect and respect human rights for others. Also about the MDR, monitoring, documenting, reporting. We've learned a lot, right? Now that we are going in our communities, let's spread the gospel. Chapter 4 is just a call away, not so temple. It's just a call away for anything, for informative assistance or in any other way. I'm sure we can reach out to them so that we can make the world a better place.
Eribangurwa iri lyabene chendererwa okubanyamyatsi abakarwa omwa bitweka kwesha districts eshe kasese haimane kisoro omwitakanizi abo busana na kalulu akakasa kangu 2024 abo Omwatsi Okwa Chinembekyero Nzoru TV Isathu Garwe Paul Katkwire eria kusakirawo
wasinja omushakulu Paul Katkwire kandi wasinja Dr. Fred busana nechinywa echibuya echiwama bebyo katulabira ya itwenga abanyamyatsi eshandambisha mabere laba omo asatu na mukaga kandi ingana mubwende munyirire ngasime okwabo abosi abangabya ibabiri tsukatsuka na haimanetu erika
Members betwaba NRM as a party muyitekaniza ye habwa amalulu tetete watu kayingiramu malulu watu kayingiramu tukayetukane primaries beitu abakada zibe NRM muyitekaniza habwa sha primaries yatu kayingiramu ngatukerisinja abalemi betwaba mwakoma omwa regime eyikaya hwakwe yomunja babiri performing andeke